could do Shadow Shaman if you're willing to play the Nyx as like more of this 5 that helps lanes a little bit. Ooh, Io Gyro? Could do that too.
Ooh, the Io.
I think that Io stacks pretty well with the Darkseer regen. But Gyro's also just fine as an individual hero, but you just gotta instantly start thinking about the Io the second the Gyro pick comes out.
10 seconds remaining.
Could try like some Lycan style Dota, some really fast.
5 seconds remaining.
They should just be picking their 5 here, I think, for Adroit, because they're trying to counter pick, so they can get a little bit more information. So we talked about the Ench before as being a potential option versus the Darkseer. They didn't opt for it before. The Darkseer lane went really, really well. I don't know if they are comfortable letting that happen again. Do they have a good 5 to save or play with this Tusk? I mean, there's AA still in, right?
True.
AA is kind of okay.
That's the perfect way to describe it. You're kind of
okay.
He's not bad. It's good team fight.
It works well with Tusk and Ember, though, because like it guarantees some of these kills. The laning's really annoying.
Okay, so there's the team fight. A little open-ended.
They have Ember and already, though. Now I kind of want AA for the enemy team. I see the DP.
10 seconds remaining.
Really the only hero that's good versus this game, though, and that doesn't stick up that well with the Darkseer, so...
5 seconds.
Something to combo off of the Darkseer. And Forbidays, I mean, Jakiro actually looks pretty good here, but no one plays that hero right now. But, like, combo with Vacuum, it's good versus Snowball. They could use a more reliable stun still, though. Doesn't feel like we get that out of the 5 that much anymore, though, unfortunately. They could take the Disruptor, and then that would force a Naga ban from Adroit. Because you could just play, like, a hyper-aggressive Gyro that doesn't really farm. Oh, okay. Yeah, Shadow Demon. Talk about that versus Death Prophet all the time. It's a really good roamer with the Nyx Assassin, too.
Why has Shadow Demon been so hit or miss? Like, he was first pick material yesterday, and now he's just this, oh, yeah, wow, Shadow Demon's here 4th.
I think he definitely is one of those draft heroes. It's kind of like Disruptor, I think, where it's like there's certain heroes you want him against, there's also certain heroes you want him with, and they will indeed go for the Lycan draft.
Very nice.
Kind of expected. I think this is what happens. With certain heroes, when they get picked, your brain instantly thinks of a hero. Like for me, and I think a lot of pro players, like or anyone that watched a lot of drafts, you see Gyro, you instantly think Lycan. Because we had this humongous meta where Gyro and Lycan were like playing against each other all the time. And there was this big debate of who counters who. Because Gyro flat cannons and kills all the summons, but Lycan can also just shred the Gyrocopter and like rush him down if the flat cannon's on cooldown. And I think in the end, most people agreed that the Lycan's better. Of course, Adroit seemed to think that because they're picking the Lycan into the Gyro. Then T1 will ban out that Ench. So they definitely respect that counter to the Darkseer.
Oh, for sure. It shuts down all of his momentum, especially early on when he doesn't have the mana sustainability yet. It's pretty brutal. I love the draft that Adroit has right now. So much synergy with the Lycan Hal, the Death Prophet ult, all the physical damage from Ember, even Tusk. Right? Hal opens up Tusk's ability to do damage with Walrus Punch.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's
like this whole team just has a lot of synergy across all of them, and similar timings too. You know, Ember can play Space Creator if needed. Lycan and Death Prophet can play Death Ball. They can also split push.
5 seconds remaining.
What do we have? We have Lich. Bane, I guess. Oh, okay. All right, that's good. The full-on strat. Instant pick Naga. All right. So I thought the Disruptor would force the Naga ban, but the Shadow Demon pick definitely did not. They don't hesitate at all. Oh, okay. This game's pretty spicy.
Huh. Well, Adroit certainly have the pushing power. I'll give you that. But pretty good high ground defense and just general stall from T1. I think I favor the T1 draft. Let's refresh some numbers and see what the odds think.
Bit tough, I think.
1.6 Adroit, 2.25 for T1. Interesting. I'm a little surprised.
I favor the Adroit one, but not by that much. I think that's a value bet on T1. Frankly, I don't think it's that
Yeah, I
that
mean,
likely.
I think Lycan's still good, and even though I said a lot of positive stuff about the Adroit draft, it still feels very all in. And something tells me the way this series been that T1's going to be able to just stall, insert a little bit of chaos, make the space that Miracle and In Your Dream need to pop off. I think Adroit will have a pretty good laning phase, and they're going to knock down the outer towers very quickly, but I think it'll be pretty hard for them to break high ground.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. It's like when they get Aegis on Adroit, I guess, man, a lot of it's going to matter on this Death Prophet. Keep Bocarino's farm high. I feel like the Spirits or the Exorcism's still going to be a big pushing factor, even though they have like Lycan and Nature's Prophet. It's so hard to actually get high ground with those heroes. As you said, outer towers, piece of cake. But when it comes to the high ground, with a gyro and you have to worry about vacuum,
Naga, like even Shadow Demon, you're throwing out poisons. It gets really annoying. Nicks in those tiny choke points, dude.
and of course, if you guys haven't watched a lot of Naga and Darkseer lately, we're back to the old days where you can vacuum during the ulti. Another big factor. So you don't need the best combos. Because now you can like vacuum in the middle of the song and still guarantee this like impale's gonna hit everyone, you know? So if they oh man, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, this T1 draft is just scarier in some ways. Scarier if you don't take really bad fights outside of your base. I think I'm making some assumptions that they'll be able to play around this Death Prophet. The more I see this hero, the less I like her. I keep going back
I feel
to
the same way.
that point that we had of she's just so one-dimensional with pop ult, you run away, and then even Spirit Siphon. It's an incredible spell when you don't play around it, but it's kind of like Razor. If you can just snap the tether,
30 seconds.
it's not that strong. It's not that scary. It only feels broken when she gets it up on 3 or 4 heroes and you're locked in place or can't get away from her. But you just Delta Split. She can't stick on all of you at once.
You know what's kind of gross is actually Shadow Demon Naga, because the Soul Catcher is not one unit anymore. And now with the Darkseer, that means you can guarantee a Soul Catcher on every hero that you vacuum during song, which is at max level 35% of their health lost. That sounds kind of insane. Because like their damage directly out of the song isn't that high. It'll be like the flat cannon burst and the call down, which is good, but you know, it has to happen very quickly. But when you reduce their HP by 35% instantly, that sounds pretty hype.
I think so too. Can you tell me about the Prophet here? Boomy, Nature's Prophet.
Tell me about the Prophet. Well,
Why? Why him in this game? I did not see this pick coming at all.
his laning stage it has always been good as a support because he can just bully people. It's definitely a lot worse than it used to be. God, these Treants, they used to do like 36 damage. They have been nerfed so much.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so, dude. They were obnoxious.
They were so busted. Now they're only really good versus ranged heroes.
Well, poor Pelosin going to get pushed into the trees, tag team, and a force a TP already. And his courier also gets picked.
But, I mean, it's just a good support for this style of Dota, you know? I mean, his ultimate is broken at level 6. It can do like 400 and some damage. He just creates split push across the map. I mean, it's like in DP and Nature's Prophet. Not much to explain, I don't think.
Okay. I just thought they had enough push already. And maybe they wanted a little more control, you know, some stuns, but...
Maybe they're feeling sad that they lost all those outposts last game.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever got outpost XP last match.
It was pretty rough. This Darkseer is tearing it up, though. Forev is having an amazing start in this 1v1 matchup against the Lycan. He's very happy to have a melee matchup. Mid is a pretty tough battle, relatively even, but both sides a little bit lighter on farm than where they'd want to be. I guess In Your Dream just happy to get away with a mid gyro.
Why is Rev CS so high? Did he like kill a small camp or two or something? I mean, it can't be just like all wolves. I hope. Definitely don't want to feed your wolves to Darkseer.
level 1 wolves are rough, and he's had to go for this second point in Feral Impulse, which I don't think Lycans really like to do. Generally, you want to max out the wolves as fast as you can so you can clear out jungle. Oh, my bad. Thought that Lycan might die, and I missed the first blood mid on Mac.
Mac was farming?
I think so. So I'm not sure. Either way, in your dream, well, he gets the first kill. That's pretty darn nice.
I'm guessing in your dream was like spamming out and then going to the jungle, and then he wanted to keep pressuring him because he can't break the flame guard, right? Because of all the creeps. So even if he rocket barrages or something, it's not going to matter. So I'm sure Mac was just trying to like flex his advantage, and then he just got messed up because the Shadow Demon was there.
Yoakum doing a little
Yeah,
scouting.
not exactly the kill you expect to see though in the mid lane. That completely surprised me. Miracle found out with the tag team here, and now the slow. But he just gets level 2 on CML, but he just want to commit for another skill point.
Banish. Some damage onto CML, but he's got a snowball into the creeps. Pretty epic battle up here. A 3-on-3 as Yoakum gets low. Almost. Nice carapace, though. Quick fingers as the Crypt Swarm flies.
He had to turn back into it after activating the carapace. He was like, he actually juked it. He was like, oh shit, I want that to hit me.
Okay. I do dig on this Nature's Prophet set. Cute little butterfly. But I am preoccupied with this bottom lane, bud. I am so nervous for this Lycan. A, this is incredible for Darkseer. Forev is going to have very fast Guardian Greaves. But Lycan's not really balling at all. He's not a good recovery hero. You pick him to win a lane, to get ahead early, put the momentum on. Mid lane, in your dream, maybe in trouble. Invis, Nature's Prophet. Just going to go for the Courier, not going to be able to get that second auto attack.
He's just feeding wolves. These are so much XP. You can't feed the wolves.
Yeah, dude, this is a disaster down bottom.
Like, Natsumi, what are you doing, my dude? They're just all dying.
It looks like Frev has spent a lot on consumables. Their net worth is surprisingly even, but
I mean, I just like the XP this guy's getting. He's gonna be like a full level ahead of this Lycan.
I would
Maybe
not.
it doesn't matter that much, but
I don't know, dude. I feel like Darkseer is one of those heroes that can do kind of a lot with farm, especially a lot of experience too. They're going to find a setup here, hunting for runes. Mac with a nice slight dodge, but in your dream, now on his way up. Sleight of chains. Searing chains on 2 as Boomy comes in. TP's in. Won't be able to TP out.
is that a save? Did he save him by doing that?
I don't think so. I think the Emperor was going to be okay, and he just died.
The TP in, TP out play. A noble attempt. Did not work well in his favor.
This is a good start for T1. The DP with a surprising amount of farm up top. Number 1 on net worth right now is Bocarino.
Guess he did have double support for quite a while, too. Oh, CML's getting the stack life on here from the Tusk. It's like, hey, guys, I found some Radiant camps. Shall we steal them?
Yoakum connects with a stun, steals the arcane
Wow.
room right from under his nose.
Unbelievable.
Big plays from the Nyx Assassin.
Miracle just going to take the creep waves back, farm it between the towers, then go back, kill his stack camps, farm some neutrals. Where if you're dire, someone wants to get in on this. But Yoakum, or CML rather, has made his way down bottom instead. Maybe trying to mess with Forev here.
I think it's an okay idea. Anything you can do to get some space for this Lycan. He is actually recovering very well. Number 2 on net worth right now. So maybe that early second point in Feral Impulse was worth it.
Well, once you get the regen, then you don't care about Iron Shell anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And the fact that CML's down here, like, Forev's just completely off the lane. He went from, I can just stand here the entire time with the Iron Shell, to, well, now I can't play here at all.
How quickly the turntables, huh?
Yeah. One little friend.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They're going to bring the DP and just take this tower now. Getting a kill at the same time will be hard, though, so they're not even going to try. They're just going to completely reveal the DP, be like, yeah, that's right. We're here. We're taking the tower. Just leave. So what's your counterplay now is T1? They've already started drawing a lot of lines. There's circles, there's lines here. They're like, okay, push everywhere else.
Ah, sorry about that, folks. Shout out to Base Kip. I had the team logos wrong. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
That's my mistake. But, well, give Base Kip a follow for saving the broadcast gang.
Oh, he probably hit me up too. Yeah, oh yeah, he did. Tell Andrews to switch the logos in Tiny IO. They're the wrong way around. Oh, yeah.
My bad. I forgot to double check it.
I'm just so in the game. I can't even look at my Discord.
Hey,
Thanks, Space Skip.
We had a rapier come out in our first game of the night. Things have been crazy. We're just adjusting. 2-0.
Any more excuses that we could try?
My dog pooped on the floor. Oh, down bottom
Oh,
for Rev.
okay,
The double
all right.
block out. That's one way to counter a Darkseer. He uses Surge, and you just Ice Shard and sprout him.
Yeah, usually the one shards isn't enough, so there you go.
Yeah, that was solid. Some big stacks here in your dream, invading, going for it. Be some nice XP for Yokum also.
Miracle's just like, hello? I thought the stacks were for me, sir.
Wow, things have quickly swung in favor of Adroit, though. They're 2K net worth up, 500 XP. Lycan and
Do not
DP
be
still top.
tempted by the false allure of Tower Gold, my friend. Do not let it cloud your judgment.
Hey, they're still farming okay, though. This Lycan is picking up some momentum, Trent.
It's like Pyrite. Fool's Gold.
But he'll get the Necronomicon soon.
The nerfed item.
It's
Hey, Helm first. Man, you never see Helm first.
Oh, wow. That maybe that speaks to how bad Necrobook level 1 is now. You have to go for Helm of the Dominator first.
It's probably because of the regen
Yeah.
versus the Darkseer. Like, he just built up into it.
I mean, it's still a good item, right?
Dude, I love Helm. You get like the creep. You just run at
Whoa.
people with net. Oh, big kill.
Big kill on Miracle up top. Bocarino there with a Spirit Siphon. A 3-on-1 thanks to Boomy. Big kill. I don't know,
watching
Mr.
our boy Natsumi down bottom.
Okay, no ulti. The Lycan on the run. This is going to be a tough one. The Wolves, though, onto Pelosin. Oh, has to give him the Surge. This poor Shadow Demon. Natsumi should still fall, and he does, but Snowball onto the Shadow Demon. That's going to be a 1-for-1, and maybe even 2 for Rev in a tough situation, and they'll be able to chase him down. They lose the Lycan, but find 2. I think that's probably good for T1, right?
Not according to the fight recap. 238 gold for that Ember. Oof.
Yeah, but Naga's farming top.
But Naga's hitting creeps.
In an empty lane.
Wake me up when she gets the tower, and we'll be good. Now, speaking of towers, mid lane, Bocarino just pops the ulti. Says, hello, friends.
All right.
I would like to do the thing again.
He's got an almost level 6 Tusk next to him, so they're pretty
I like
ready to
his build.
fight. Boomy jumps right in. They find Yokum. Although
bad.
it's going to backfire big time in your dreams here. The snowball does help. They turn onto Yokum as Natsumi shows up in wolf form. It actually ends up okay for Adroit. Great snowball save to counteract things. For Rev does not have
Seagull
replica.
just shoveled a salve. He's ready to go back in. I'm regenning. Okay, damn. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Gyro that Tusk is like meta now, because that used to be a counter pick.
Yeah, for exactly
The
that
snowball. Yeah, that was a big save.
reason. I got baited in that fight. I thought Adroit were done for.
Yeah, I thought they were about to get cleaned up completely between the stun and the call down. I was like, oh, they're all dead.
But that's also the thing about Lycans. He can get there so quickly. He wasn't really in that fight, and as soon as they popped out of the snowball, it's like, oh, well, Lycan's here. That changes everything.
Well, they're giving Paulson some space bottom. Nice. Gets level 6. He's got the Purge now.
Part of the value of that Helm of the Dominator, the Ensnare on the Dark Troll Summoner. Amazing for Lycan.
It's the fact that the creeps get such fast movement speed. That's the really annoying thing about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why it's so obnoxious on Dazzle, because the creeps reset poison and they move so fast you sort of can't run away from them.
Yeah, if you like actively micro the creep, you can probably keep the poison on someone like almost indefinitely
Yeah.
until they like cast a spell on it.
The creeps are pretty tanky too. It's not like you can just trade right clicks with them and kill them quickly. You almost have to
it takes
burst them
time.
down. It's at 1500 HP on the Dark Troll Summoner. He's just
Oh, no,
tanking
he's-
ancients.
Dude, he's fighting the ancients. I don't know about this one. This guy's crazy.
The Raised Dead is actually pretty nice for farming too.
Dude, this guy's tearing it up.
All right, we're switching the meta. Necro is too good. And now we're going to go back into the Helm of the Dominator. They're in on Nyx Assassin. Big back wall from Forev, but where's the follow-up? Pelosin in trouble. He's going to get Walrus punched down. In Your Dream now joining the party. Call down, going to do a little bit. Bocarino low, he'll fall. In Your Dream up top. He's going to go down also. It's a sloppy fight, but a 2-for-4 in favor of Adroit. Ended up being pretty spread out there. A 4v5 as Miracle was farming the jungle as expected. Good on Adroit to crank it up, and now they're going to look for a tower push off this. And should be able to get it.
Yeah. In Your Dream just like committed everything on the Tusk. It took him so long to bring him down. And by the time that the Lycan got there, he was just able to kind of chew right through him without any real fear of dying. Always gonna be tough when you're playing this like hardcore one hero off farming the entire time versus a lineup like this. Trying to bait with the illusion. Now with other illusions, Miracle. Off completely on his own right now.
Does have the song, though, and TP out. Good old Naga.
Yeah. His courier was in a bit of trouble, but it finds the high ground of safety.
So what do you think right now? 15 minutes coming up. Let's take a look at some odds. But how are you gauging this game right now? Who do you feel like is taking this based on the current state of affairs?
I think the fact that I think Gyro's gonna win this one out. I think T1.
Yeah.
I think it's
Naga
gonna look a
Gyro
lot
combo?
like game one, where they might like fall behind a little, but like as in it's kind
Wow.
of reversed. Like Adroit made the comeback, but
Well, so I don't know what the delay on the odds is, but I think it's pretty close to real time. 2.77 T1, 1.41 for Adroit.
I mean, I am not a betting man, but I feel like T1 are gonna do it.
I think Adroit.
Dota
won't,
Plus agrees with you. 66% for T1.
Really?
So those might be value odds there, boys and girls. If you
I'm
also believe in the Naga.
I'm very surprised by that from Dota Plus.
Yokum going to be caught here. TP interrupted.
Oh my god, dude, that does so much damage with tag team. It is so dumb.
Yeah. How much? Let's take a
That's
look.
380.
Nyx Assassin. That's
He's
still a
got
lot,
like a
though,
decent amount of armor.
for a support Tusk.
Yeah.
With, what items does he have? Tranquil Boots and a Bracer. I'd say that's pretty good damage output. Forev with the TP. He'll be fine. You know, I really don't like these Nature's Prophet Treants because I confuse them with Necro units if I'm not looking closely. I think it's the colors. It looks like the little blue archer.
I guess.
Hey, go easy on
I
the
can't say I
colorblind
see
blind
it.
folk.
All right, yeah, you're colorblind.
You're
all right.
about to invoke the fury of 8% of the Dota viewers.
Is that really 8%?
It's pretty low. I think it's single digits. Might be 9.
Well, yeah, I always knew you were special.
Yep. Statistically.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, nice. The Imp Claw.
Yeah.
DML gonna hold on to that one until the fight starts.
Necro 3 up on the Lycan. Now Naga, same scenario, but no ulti this time. And a slightly different outcome. They punish Miracle for that aggressive farming position. I don't know, dude. I'm
Dota
starting.
Plus might be wrong.
I'm starting to feel like Adroit have some options here. Like, they are ramping up. They're going to get Rosh now. They will have to use the Exorcism for it, but if it secures a safe Rosh, no problem.
Here's what I would say. What concerns me is that I don't really understand how In Your Dream still so farmed. I get how the Naga has this much farm, but like, where's In Your Dream's gold coming from? Like, how does this guy have Aghanims in a game like this?
You make a very good point, my friend.
I'm legitimately confused. I don't understand what creeps this guy is hitting. Like, how has he only died once?
Net up
And
top.
he's able to keep up this farm.
Yoakum probably going to go down. Pelosin died on the other side of the map. 2 dead for T1.
Uh-oh. This is why I'm not a betting man.
Okay, so it looks like odds. I just got a message from someone else. Odds are delayed a couple of minutes. Although that's not an official source, but...
I mean, okay, but what are they now?
well, bud, let's hit the old refresh, and I'll let you know. $1.3 for Adroit, 3.2 for T1.
Just keeps going up, baby. Boomy, I like his build though. He's going the Mech Prophet, the Toby, and then into the pipe after.
Smoke up,
Someone had to
though.
build the auras.
Gyro's here. He's ready to fight. Back
that's good.
into this combo. It's a good setup. DP and Tusk both low, and they're down. T1 take a great fight.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're gonna win this game. This Soul Catcher, I'm convinced, is gonna be broken with Naga. They're gonna be vacuuming and Soul Catching like 3 heroes, and they're just all gonna die. Did you see her HP go down?
No. Manta on Miracle. It's getting interesting. I think the window for Adroit's still open, but it's starting to close a little bit. They've got 5 to 10 minutes to do some pretty damn crippling damage. And not impossible, but it's down to a 50-50. We have once again broken the AI behind Dota Plus.
I can't say I'm into this Ember build. Is this a good? Maybe it is good this game actually. It's an awkward Ember game. It's not as easy as the other games.
What's wrong with it? You don't like the Blade Mail?
Well, it's just like Blade Mail into Maelstrom into BKB. Just, I feel like he's just trying to do everything. And he's not just like picking one thing. But then I also look at their lineup and I go, okay, yeah, I guess he kind of has to fulfill these roles.
I mean, I've been hating on Blade Mail, but I think it's pretty darn justified in this game. He needed some sort of stat item to help him build up. He couldn't have gotten away with the straight Maelstrom.
I think the thing is he he just has to do a lot. Like when In Your Dream was playing the Ember, his team just let him play like crazy Ember with Egg, whereas Mac wouldn't be able to get away with that this game.
Initiation. He gets the courier in the back line. Now the
All right,
DP
where's the
exorcism.
vacuum? Here it comes.
Yoakum getting destroyed by Ghost, though.
You can do it now. Oh!
Here it is. The full combo. Back wall in. Boomy. Bokurito down. Natsumi follows. You called it. That
told you. That Soul Catcher is broken.
That was the Aegis and a full team wipe to boot. They don't get the stun on Mac. Miracle could still go down here, but he'll just retreat and be just fine. T1, they might have just done it here, bud.
Dude, Frev's crazy. Why did he wait till the last second? Why didn't he just prep it before?
I don't know. That's what the Nyx Assassin was taking maximum damage from the Ghost. So it's like, they need to drop this combo or they're going to lose their Nyx.
Oh man. Woo! That was spicy.
I
didn't see a fight recap.
I have it open right now. It's a 3K swing, 2,300 gain for T1, and minus 800 for Adroit, 7,200 XP gain for T1.
Now, one thing that's annoying is that I don't think it shows the Soul Catcher at all in any of the fight recaps. It doesn't show the damage that he's doing. But that was a level 2 Soul Catcher, which he just got 2 more levels, by the way, since that fight. But that was only at a 25% HP reduction, which is still obviously a lot. But that was on 5 heroes, I think, right? Looked like everyone was in there.
Yep, sure was. CML. He's going to be netted up, but got some reinforcements here. There's the snowball. Matt going in pretty far, but In Your Dream now joining the party. He's got a Maelstrom, extra damage compared to before. Forev going to go down, TP out. Net
Nice.
is there. A close call, but Adroit strike right back. They know those ultis are on cooldown, and they make the call to go for it.
That is a huge punish. I think DP should just start like running down mid or something. She's chasing this this Naga. Oh, she's got the Yule. Wait, did she lose her? Oh my god. Did you see that?
Miracle with the Ukes. I guess they assumed she just TP'd, huh?
Oh.
Uh-oh. He does have the song if needed. CML, snowball across,
Dude, he's
trying
so
to
good
make
at
the
juking.
getaway.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Silence, though. Walrus punch. Bocarino's here. Trying to get off the song. Nice Yules. A little more. Not going to waste it. Miracle just going to accept his fate.
Wow.
Dude, this has been the hallmark of this series. One team gets ahead. The other strikes right back. The topsy-turvy.
I guess he thought he would just die anyway. Is that why? Did he not have TP? No, I think he had TP.
I think he had TP. They just did a
Guess
good
he wants
job.
the big wombo combo fight again.
Well, they did a good job chaining him down.
Either way, man, that's impressive from Adroit to like start diving like that. Also, Polison has been feeding a lot because he's responsible for like shoving out these waves, but he's just always in a precarious position. Just gets instantly jumped on.
Now they do have buybacks, but this is where the Adroit draft gets scary. You've got the Lycan and the DP. You can just cripple these structures. They won't go high ground, but they're going to finish off the last tier 2, or at least try to. Here's the glyph.
That's good, Glyph. That'll save the Shadow Demon buyback. They won't be able to exorcism it down, and now they want their full combo for the Roche fight.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Still a hot minute on Roche. Minute 30 till we see the timer.
All right, now Adroit. How do we stop this from happening again?
Yeah, that's a question.
Right? Like that's your goal as Adroit. Is like, all right, well, we know how we lose fights.
I mean, the BKB Ember is a potential game changer, right? He pops that, you song, he stays awake. If the Exorcism is on and Ember is BKB'd killing people, that might actually break up the combo.
Lycan has his almost done here too, so.
But again, it's going to come down to catch. Will Song go off before BKBs? Will the Exorcism go off before Song? We saw how much damage they took just tanking that Exorcism while they were asleep. And DP still not level 18, so still some room to grow. This is a wild game, dude. 60-40 according to Dota Plus right now.
In favor of Dire, I assume?
In favor
No,
of
actually,
Radiant.
Radiant?
Dota Plus believes in the team fight, dude. It seems to
It
really
does.
like Naga plus Darkseer plus call down combos.
I don't like feeding like 4 heroes after a one-team fight, though. It might have been more. It might have been like 6 heroes at this point. They've had a lot of death since then.
Yeah, Pelosin died 3 times, I think. Oh, Yoakum almost finds Boomy. Naga.
These BKBs are very scary, just because of how much they're relying on this full combo. But the Gyrocopter, he's also getting there. Oh, yeah, the neutral items. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We got spider legs.
Okay. Also, the Enchanted Quiver is huge for Gyro.
Ember found that, though.
Oh, that was Ember. My bad.
Yeah.
My bait.
Are they going right into the pit? While they have the BKBs and while they assume the Radiant is farming neutrals?
And Exorcism. Roche not up, though. 9 seconds. They find Pelosin.
Boomy. Yeah. He TP'd in for the forward vision so that then Mac could just jump wherever he wanted. That was a good idea. Now Adroit. Coming back for this tower they left behind earlier. They need their creep wave. It's coming. Mac will go back to hold the top, but he's got a remnant. Just kind of hidden in the trees there. Oh, there's your quiver. Now Naga has one.
Okay. Well, that'll go to
Spider
Gyro.
legs might still be better, though.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No, don't want to underestimate the power of the spider legs. Naga going to hang on to the pupil's gift. That's pretty darn good. And Essence Ring on the Darkseer.
Telescope Fairy Fire. Oh, Repair Kit. Okay, this is actually a dope Repair Kit game.
Yeah, it really is.
Because you know, I mean, you've already lost all your tier 2s, but let's be honest. You want that thing for the high ground.
Paladin Sword, pretty dope on Death Prophet.
So much dopeness happening.
Dope to dope.
We have triple BKBs, though. And if you are Adroit or you're hoping for Adroit, this has got to be the moment, right?
Dude, this is it. You need to take a fight. You need to take this Roche, and you need to cripple him. You're going to get
Dire's top tower
maybe 3 fights out of this. Your 10-second BKBs will be a huge one. Still have a small window while the BKBs are pretty solid. I don't know. This is a weird window where you don't want to force it too much, but you do have to seize the day.
Yeah, I feel like you want to just get this Aegis on the Ember, and then you get the cheese on the Death Prophet, and then you try and Exorcism high ground.
Natsumi.
Wow,
in the back.
that's an aggressive ulti.
Yeah, they're gonna try something. This Naga's pretty speedy though. They find her with the net. Surge. She might make it out. They are gonna find the Shadow Demon though. Polosin again.
This might be okay for T1. They were trying to force a song, and then they just pop their ultis and knock it comboed down.
Yeah.
But now they have no BKBs, and they use Exorcism.
They still have the Mac BKB, but
I think Shadow Demon should buy back.
yeah, this is kind of rough for Adroit. Even though Polosin has been feeding a little bit, it's not a very valuable kill. Like, they don't get that much for killing the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, they smoked instantly, just ran at them, so they got forced out of the pit. I guess it works out they didn't have, or he didn't buy back because now they didn't find the song anyway. Oh, nice Craggy coat. Good one.
Now, the other dynamic that we're starting to see on the net worth breakdown is the power of the Nature's Prophet. He's got a mech, Maelstrom, and BKB coming. He's farming way better than the other supports, as expected. So he will start to transition into more of a core.
All right, well, back to the pit now. All the BKBs have returned. Necro 3 is there as well.
Still
Naga Lucian will scout it
2.77
out.
for T1. Adroit the favorites, according to Loot Bet.
They found Miracle up top here.
Oh. Does he use the song? No, he's going to go for the TP. Oh, my.
I mean, if he songs, DP could have just BKB'd, walked in, and Yules them anyway.
Yeah, but you can't BKB out of song. You have to BKB
No, but he was
first.
far enough away that he wouldn't have been hit by the initial.
Okay.
Because like they were kind of like spread out as they were all breaking in.
I mean, maybe the cooldown is really what matters more than your life. Especially for that high ground setup, but rough. They have punished Miracle quite a bit. Maybe Loot Bet was right, dude. Maybe they knew all along that Adroit had this. That is Roche 2. Aegis cheese now. And Aegis on Mac.
Man, this Dota Plus win probability is all over the place. It was up to like 80% at 20 minutes. It still doesn't want to believe in Adroit.
It's like it put its big toe in the water. All right, we'll give you 52. 52. We're not going any more than that. You're going to have to take a tower on the high ground if you really want our faith here. Damn,
Does
dude.
not believe.
I feel like they need to program like a voice robot or something alongside this thing. I feel like
Oh, yeah,
Dota Plus
like,
has been very sassy in its predictions.
Yeah, you should be able to like press a button that then plays how it's thinking.
Yes, of like current state of the game.
It should be the announcement for TF2. That would be perfect.
Would be so perfect.
GLaDOS would be a little too sassy, I think.
Oh no, Miracle again. Are they going to find him here? Farming in the jungle. Smoke broken. Mac coming up to the high ground. BKB popped. Miracle on the run in your dreams here. Saving his BKB for now. Song of the Siren might not happen. Defensive disruption buys him some time, but Miracle's dead. Instant buyback in your dream, doing some decent damage, but he's going to be forced to walk away as well. Polosin dies off to the side. Forev isolated in the fight. Bocarino still putting on a lot of damage. Things starting to spread out a little bit. The Aegis will go down. But T1 in some trouble. They've burned 2 buybacks already. Yoakum. No buyback on Forev. I think Adroit go high ground here. Or do they wait for another Exorcism cooldown?
Fuck, man. No matter what happens this game, we still got that one glorious combo up top, so it's okay, guys.
That was a clip-worthy combo. I'll give you that.
At least we got that going for us. The rest of this game has just been a ravaging here by Adroit.
That was.
I do love how liberally you use these BKBs. They're just like, we have the catch, right? We have Nature's Prophet, Lycan, Tusk, Ember, even this DP. Once you pop the ulti with that movement speed bonus, whew.
I mean, look at
And
this.
that's gyro.
They catch
That's
the
game.
gyro. No buyback. Great positioning from Boomy to TP into the back line again. A defensive song of the Siren. The BKB from Mac. He's going to find the kill regardless. It's a dieback now on the Naga, and T1 in big trouble. Tips coming out onto Miracle. Adroit are looking for the tilt. They know they've got this in the bag.
Yeah. That's going to put Adroit at 4-1 now if they can complete this 2-1 over T1. And that's going to put T1 at 2-4. Down near the bottom of the group, risking themselves that feared 7th place.
It's elimination territory. Still 30 seconds on the gyro, nearly a minute on the Naga. Big wall back combo from Farev. Some big damage coming out. Nyx actually connects with a meteor hammer. They might get Nesuki. He's down low. Just barely makes it out thanks to a defensive sprout. Now Yokum likely to fall again. Surge just barely keeps the Nyx up. And Adroit are going to be forced back. Mac probably going down here. Tower shot will finish him off.
That was an insane amount of damage for 3 supports. 3 supports. I mean,
It was.
the offlaner and 2 supports.
All right, we might have called it too early. T1 with a surprisingly good hold. Repair kit comes in handy. They only lose 1 lane of barracks.
I don't know. I mean, to me, that's like some pretty seriously crippling damage. Like, and the fact that they can still just run at them again with these
Trent,
BKBs.
Let me do your job for you. Let's pull
Thank
up
you.
Dota Plus.
Thank you.
83% for the Dire. It finally believes. Still.
Man, it's such a flip-flopper.
Uh-oh.
Plus is a fair weather fan, dude.
CML. This could be a dieback on the Tusk, but they're going to win for the gyro. Never mind, it's a dieback the other way. Yokum in pretty far. No longer going to have the Carapace. He'll be locked in place, and that's a dead Nyx. T1 going for a Hail Mary, and it will be thwarted at the line of scrimmage. Again, Boomy with his backline TPs. Pelosin down again. Miracle with a song. BKB popped. Boki on his way in. A 4-on-2 with an exorcism just expiring. Buyback now on the Nyx. Again, I don't know if Adroit are going to be able to do any damage to the high ground beyond what they've done already.
I think of the Necro 3s here. Ember's now back, too.
All right. All right. The repair kit, though, Trent.
That's pretty good.
The repair kit, though, Trent.
Whoa.
I don't know. This is one of those games where being able to hold off like this is definitely something. They did burn another buyback there. It's now a 20K net worth lead. 85% thanks to Dota Plus.
Well, we might make it to the next round of neutral items at this rate. If they want to back off for the Roche. Are there any big changers there? Actually, yes. Any of these debuff durations? Like all these like team fight stacking things? Yeah, the Spell Prism as well. Some pretty huge ones. 20% CDR on this Wombo combo they're trying to use on T1 would be somewhat broken.
There's just no item progression on T1, though. Naga still only has Manta Diffusal. 3,500 gold, looking towards a heart.
Look at Boomy. We were just talking about where he was like above the other supports. Now he's second in the entire game.
Yeah, and look at this positioning. Again, he just TPs right to the back line. Big damage into Farev. Even zones the gyrocopter. Miracle's ult does a non-factor at this point. No Naga for 60. They're probably going to find the Nyx Assassin. Farev also going down. No back door, or no creeps to break the back door, rather. So this is a little awkward. But they're just going to kill the tower through it because they've got the damage.
And
More
they
tips.
called him out. On this
More
Naga game.
tips. That's Adroit
enough out of
saying,
you.
hey, Miracle, this game was on you, bud. Damn, they're giving him the business. Adroit wanted this win. You can taste it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times these push laps have kind of fallen off for us, but not this time.
Yeah, I was quite nervous. It seems very much baked in taking that second Roche. We've seen a couple of these drafts now. That was the key for game 1 when that PA popped off. Or I guess that was really Roche 3, but even the second Roche did play a factor in that game. Megas now, T1 hanging on with their final breath.
All right, guys, I just need Satanic, Butterfly, Rapier, and we're fine. Forget Naga. I'm the carry now. Miracle keeps feeding. You're
Move
just an
aside,
ulti.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Guys, it's time to pull me a Rapier. I'm going to need you to sell whatever you got. Oh, look at that. He abandoned whatever he had queued up and says, okay, boys, we've got one chance left. I will make your dreams come true. I just need another 3,000 gold. And Forev may be in trouble. BKB. Song of the Siren.
And that's going to be running pretty low on Mac. Yeah, he's down to 5.
Uh-oh, are they going to chase him down? Nope. I mean, Adroit not in a big hurry, rightfully so. They know they're choking out the map. They've got the Megas. They just be chilling. 120 on Roche.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, mid lane. They found Pelosin again. Big follow-up from Mac. Forev and Yokum down low in your dream, actually sustaining. But his teammates not going to be so lucky. Miracle, a non-factor in this fight. Another exorcism used. Still 30 seconds on the ult. Max sniffed him out. Yule's Scepter stops the TP. I almost feel bad for this Naga. They're going to be out of tips before this game's done.
It must be pretty painful if you ever feel bad for a Naga player.
I mean,
You know, spending all their illusions, taking all the farm from your team and their team. Boomy's in the fountain.
Boomy just fed to the fire bush, so apparently the game's not over yet.
I think he got vacuumed into the well. Boomy.
Confirmed, the fire bush does hurt.
It must have been a pretty big bounty.
I can't see. The text is blocked.
Yeah, neither could I.
That's
All right, now,
annoying.
guys. Is there a chance?
Let's see what Dota Plus says. No, the goose egg, 100-0.
Oh, I love that this happens now. I swear this never used to happen, and now it always happens.
Let's see if the odds agree. 7.4 for T1. And now Roshan. It's a refresher shard. That'll be nice for the old Death Prophet. Damn, Twitch chat is being quite mean to this poor Naga. They're letting out all that pent-up frustration of all their Naga games that they've been forced to play in their pubs. Yeah! Give it to him! Tip him! Yeah!
Yeah, sushi that fish. Yeah.
I love the directed anger.
Yo, what was that coconut rice dish that we had for breakfast that you tweeted about?
Ah, nasi lemak.
I was thinking about that today.
Dude, the coconut milk rice.
Talk about pandering to the Twitch crowd, but yo,
Woo!
that stuff was pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, what was that food that's your most retweeted tweet ever? Yeah, that was a real Malaysian pride moment.
All right, he's got the relic.
Oh shit, dude.
He's gonna
Oh,
sell
shit,
the
dude.
mask. Yep.
Oh.
Like I gotta get this thing and I gotta get out of here.
All right.
So I'll have to buy another mask when he can.
Now, does the rapier change the Dota Plus opinion? It's
Why
thinking.
the tower just died while they were all there.
No, it does not believe.
Dude, Boomy is just everywhere farming right now, and he doesn't even have the removes cooldown yet.
The removed cooldown's insane.
I remember when the talents came out, because I'm pretty sure that was there at the start, and or at least I remember whenever the first time I saw that talent, I thought, that sounds broken. Like, that just sounds like the most broken talent of all time. But, I don't know, for some reason, it doesn't really matter that much on Nature's Prophet, because in reality, like, it's kind of cooldownless now anyway.
I was just going to say that. It's almost too much where you can't TP that often. You got to right-click somebody at some point. Boomy in the back line. He pops his BKB. He just wants to kill Pelosin. He gets In Your Dream to about half HP. Back wall. Song combo. This is it. In Your Dream. Use it. Use the rapier. Bring the damage. They kill Yoakum. They kill Forev. Can this gyrocopter do it? He's trying to stay alive. He's somewhere. He's dead. Okay. Well.
Man, you thought Void Spirit was all sassy with a big finger on his lips? No, that was Bocarino. He just walked up and just went, just silenced 3 of them. No follow-up wobble combos. Nobody's making a play off of this ultimate. Big saves to end a nice game. That was Cheese just sitting on the ground. Damn. Now that's some sass.
Yeah. Well, that was a hell of a series.
It was.
We are 15 minutes behind schedule because we went 3 games. We got a whole nother best of 3. 2 rapiers in 3 games. Pretty hype.
Some fun fights, some wild dives and plays there, and some great feeds from pretty much everyone. And it's hard that In Your Dream and Natsumi were pretty crazy today, I have to say. Natsumi ends 11-2-24 this game. In Your Dream, unfortunately, not having a stellar performance in this one compared to his Ember games, but the 2 of them were very exciting to watch.
Yeah. A lot of Ember Spirit. I really feel like this hero would be justified getting banned a little more.
Everyone just wants him, though, I think. You know?
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's just insane that he's straight up first pickable, and it kind of feels like there's no real counter. He's just Ember Spirit. He's setting the stage.
Got done.
All right, well, we're going to take another break, and our second series coming up after this. Congratulations to Adroit. Sad times for T.